I'm coming to you through time and space. At the end of this morning show, that's right, to apologize for wasting your time. But I'm going to put it on you. If you keep watching, it's your own fault. And I also have to warn you that I do say 2 mid-level curse words during this.
Appropriate.
The same one twice. But I use them in the appropriate context. So, parents, if your kids are around, I just need to forewarn you that, you know,
this video
that
is rated.
That happened. This video is rated PG-13.
There you go.
On with the show. That's the first rule.
Alright, we always should be rolling.
Alright, thank you very much. Hey, hey, Blue Table fans!
I got scared.
And welcome to Dress Like an Eastern Indian Day. We love it, by the way. We are not mocking.
Feels so good. This is going to become the permanent way to dress.
I thought nothing could be better than wearing nothing. But
it's
this
better
is better.
It's better
this
for all
is
of
better.
us.
It's so silky and light.
Light and airy.
It's like a gossamer. Gently undulating against my skin.
Please stop talking.
Okay.
Well, sorry about that. We went to a place today for lunch. The local Krishna temple. It's Sri Sri Radha. Krishna
That's
temple.
close, but I'm not going to.
I said
I'm not going to judge you on
I
that.
think
Okay,
said it
thank
wrong.
you.
So anyway, we had dinner. We had lunch there, and
Lunch,
went shopping, and
Yeah.
it was really fun.
And so Sarah and my wife had a good old time. Yeah, it was vegetarian. They had this little vignette, maybe about this big, with statues on it, right? But it was a vignette of a cow-headed man with an axe upraised, about to kill a man-headed cow. With this look on his face of terror, like, why are you doing this to me?
We thought it might be a social statement.
We get it!
It was an actual event back about 400 years ago where actually a man-headed cow killed some people.
I'm going to counteract that vignette cosmically by eating a steak. It's going to be delicious. Wow. Yeah.
In the middle of the night, his new clothes are going to come and strangle him.
Yeah,
Just for saying that.
What? That's terrible. So anyway, I bought 2 kurtas. That's what these are called.
That's a kurta. Okay.
Well, I'm remembering it because I'm like, kurta is a shirta. So here it is. So check this out. Rides a little high up the side here, so you got to wear something underneath it, you know. That was something that could have gone terribly wrong with that. This is the only one that would fit me. Yeah. Evidently, Indian men are very small-chested.
Yes, we are not fat like Americans.
Yeah, I think fat wasn't the word I was going to say, but...
big boned, maybe?
Broad-chested.
Broad-chested.
You know,
works the same for women, actually.
Don't
We'll go into that, but it's the same thing.
Don't condescend to me.
Yeah,
Oop,
so.
Too late. Took too long for the comeback. So, and then I bought another one that's blue and has like beadwork and stuff. It's awesome. But for my fat American frame, they're going to have to, I'm going to have a local seamstress take out. I'm going to have to put fat American panels down the sides, apparently.
That's how we usually mark Americans.
With panels,
fat panels.
Made for Americans. So anyway, this is lovely.
Yeah, this is mine.
And the dress ain't bad either. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice. Show them the little bead tassel things on the end. Those are awesome. Yeah, that's just really cool. And my wife got like a couple outfits.
Yeah, she got a bunch of stuff.
She's sending me little pictures on my cell phone of her in these Indian outfits.
I don't think I want to know this.
I know who's getting the shawarma kebab tonight.
All right.
Oh my.
So, speaking of my wife, right? Speaking of marital vows, we found out, my wife and I, that we're not actually married. The state never certified our marriage certificate. We only got married. We got married in the Salt Lake Temple. Yeah, but apparently we're not married. So I've just been fornicating like a madman for 17 years. So tonight when I come home, instead of the normal greeting for the kids, I'm gonna say, "Come here, you little bastards! Give your mama's shack-up love stud a hug." What do you think?
Just swear.
I can't say
Remember?
bastard?
No, it's appropriate because he's actually talking about
I
a
am.
person.
It is.
On a side
Yeah.
note, I don't have a father, so please refrain.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I won't say that anymore. All right, so anyway, there's that.
Terrible.
So what's going on in the studio? What's the deal? I did a bat rep with Mike Dunn last night.
Cool. Is that why you're like,
The bat rep
darn
was
that Mike Dunn?
not Mike Dunn.
Well, both of them are, seriously.
Yeah. Is this a hate mail? Well, the last one I thought was going to be hate mail. Nobody minded at all.
Oh,
So
that's good.
there you go. Is okay?
Not really, but
No,
no.
that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to come back during my senatorial campaign. I'm still thinking about that too.
Any
Because
particular
last time
year?
they had 9 people, and I'm like, 9. So am I showing 9 or flipping off the people in the UK 8 times? We don't know. See, 1, 2. Oh,
Yes, that was the one.
yeah.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
sorry about that. Okay, am I gonna have to cut all this? All right, come on, bring it back down to PG, Sarah.
PG.
Let's do it. You and your good
PG.
posture.
All right. What's happening around the studio? Building terrain. Getting ready for
Yeah.
Valhalla events.
That's right.
That's a really
We have that
terrible
one.
posture.
We're doing.
We're working on the other now. That's
Yeah,
in the process.
it's the alien jungle.
Yep, the armies look great.
gonna be
There
good.
should be a few armies to use there at the event if you want to use BTP armies or armies from the people that
This
are
is
here.
the pitch.
All right.
Even though obviously I cut a lot of things. You're seeing the only things relatively fit to print. So there you go.
Okay.
Other big news, I'm watching Doctor Who.
Which means we're all
Yeah.
watching Doctor Who.
Doctor Who is a British X-Files for people with ADD. That's Doctor Who. And by the way, it's awesome. I am going to say best sci-fi series ever. I'm going out with that.
Going out there. It's fun.
Or my memory is just so bad that
you
I
can't
only
remember
remember
what
the
you
last
watched last
thing
week.
that I see. So I'm like, wow, this is the best.
It's the best.
No,
ever.
this is the best.
This is the
No,
best.
wait, this is the best. So there you go.
Yeah, so we're all
Oh,
watching
on a
that.
sweeter note, I told my wife the other day, or was it today? Can't remember.
This is the best.
This one's
Go
pretty
ahead.
good. I said, my life has turned out way better than I thought it would be, ever. And she said, you know what? Not me. My life has turned out as good as I had ever hoped. And I'm like, well, that's so sweet. So, Tammy's
Respect.
living the dream. Living the dream.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she never had it so good. That's right.
Why do I find that hard to believe? But
Yeah, what would you know?
I
All right.
don't know very
You're
much.
not even married.
No, I'm not. I'm single and looking, but it's hard to find a Punjabi in Utah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, these clothes smell like Indian food. It's awesome. It's delish. Does it? A little bit? Or is it just my memory?
I have never been more attracted to you. You smell like curry.
That's right. Put a little curry under your ears there.
Well, there was-
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what else? Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
And, okay, should I tell him my compression expansion theory of the universe? Yes, I'm going to. Look at that
You
pained
would.
expression
I
she
just
got
got
on her
it.
face.
Just-
Well, then
yeah,
bring
go
up something else.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead.
All right, here it is in a nutshell. I found out that, there's something called dark matter that supposedly makes up more than 90% of the mass of the universe, right? Oh, we're going into Mormon cosmology here, too, if you're ready for that. But don't worry, it'll be like 2 minutes. I also read that in between, like in outer space, there's 1 atom per cubic meter. And it made me wonder, well, between here and Alpha Centauri, how many cubic meters are there? How many atoms? And how many atoms are between here and here? So matter, maybe inside of us, like our spirits, you think of your soul as like, wispy and ethereal and it goes through walls and stuff. What if it's the opposite? What if it's hyper-compressed quark matter? And your spirit's brain processes things roughly like your mortal body's brain and can store like 50 quadrillion times the information in all perfect harmony. She's looking at me like, mortals were not meant to know this.
I'm sorry.
That she's
I now
she's
have
my
to speak out.
my spiritual custodian to make sure that I don't
So that's an idea
blow the
of
operation.
Sean's. I don't think you can call it Mormon.
I have all sorts of
cos-
cosmology. Oh no,
Yeah.
but I was going to say Joseph Smith said that all spirit is matter except for it's finer and purer, and can only be discerned with purer eyes. And
There you
so,
go.
Which
just
is why I can see it right now.
Yeah.
I can see all the spirits around me.
Okay.
He sees.
Yeah. Well,
Dead
I
people?
nothing would surprise me, basically. So yeah, I think that's and that Scott Adams, and people are like, is he a great philosopher? Yeah, he's the writer of Dilbert. And maybe he came across this somewhere. Basically, that gravity exists because all the atoms in the universe are expanding. You just don't notice it because everything's relative. And
seems
that
the
gravity
opposite of
isn't that you're being pulled down to the earth. It's that the earth is basically
Pushing out towards you.
expanding out and pushing towards you.
Is that why my pants don't fit, or is it
Yeah.
another reason?
You're ever expanding.
He's trying to say I'm fat. Oh, he's probably right.
Well, it's fair is fair, really. That's like the pot calling the tandoori black.
You're absolutely right. I apologize.
All right. So I wish I knew more Indian words than tandoori.
It's just what you
That
eat
would have
all
gone
the
a lot
time.
better.
Vishnu,
Tandoori chicken.
Vishnu,
Okay. I'm
and
ready.
Shiva.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't
those are
like where this is going.
no,
at
those are
all.
two Indian gods. So
Right,
you know you can yes. When you are having a conversation with Indians, hey, oh, do you know Shiva? It will start a conversation. You'll love it. It's perfect, you know.
That didn't make a lick of sense. All right. Is this it? I think this is all we have. Check out our
just wanted
duds.
to show you-
That's really all we wanted to do. We could have just went
outfits.
ba and that's it. I'm stoked.
we
Wait till you
should.
see my. Oh no, hold on. So I go in. We come back from lunch. I go into New Girl to tell her something, right? And she looks at me,
Does
and her
double
brain processes the kurta as a dress.
Show
I'm
me the
wearing
dress.
a dress. And she's like, oh boy, I knew this was going to get weird. So anyway, she was mighty relieved to find out that it was traditional Indian garb and not a dress.
And Sean being a
so there you
traditional
go.
Indian.
Yeah. Yep, I'm having a good time. At the stage of my life, this is kind of like my midlife crisis. I'm wearing what I want. I'm doing what I want. I'm having a good time. In a way, I'm going through my teenage years at age 40, which is probably better. I think you're better
Safer.
equipped to handle your teenage years when you're in your 40s, basically. Because I've been playing it by the rules this whole time. You know, doing what I'm told.
Oh, I don't even believe that for half a second.
You don't
Sean.
believe it? No, hold on.
Nothing about you seems obedient.
Every time I have done the traditional thing that you're supposed to do, that has not turned out well.
I can
Every
imagine
time
as
I've
a teenager-
totally gone against the flow has turned out spectacularly. Well, but hold on, think about this. I grew up, my teenage years were in Southern Oregon in the 80s, right? So you'd think, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you're rebelling. No. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you're doing what everyone else is doing. 98%. I'm going to go with 90 just to be safe. But instead, I'm like, yeah, I'm 15. I think I'll join the most ultra-conservative religion on the face of the earth.
Jehovah's
basically,
Witness,
and live a life of self-abnegation.
Orthodox Jews. No.
Actually, no, hold on a second. I did some studying over the weekend, and it's actually easier to be a Pharisee than a Mormon. Yep.
I think it's pretty easy.
Less rules,
Mormon.
easier rules. Do you? Well,
But hey, you wouldn't be able to eat Jello, so it, you know,
yeah,
or
with
lobster.
carrots.
or you need things.
I would miss that. I've actually sworn off of shrimp. Used to love shrimp. Shrimp, what a delight. And then I realized shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea, basically.
They're more like the
Shrimp or
fleas. The lobsters or
That's true.
cockroaches.
Big old cockroaches.
And
Yeah, and lobster.
Considering the size of things in the
I don't
ocean,
think it's
that's
that
probably
good.
about right.
Yeah.
There aren't there
um,
arachnids, lobsters?
I do need to eat at least one more steak to say goodbye.
You're giving up steak? I thought you were just giving up shrimp.
I don't know at this point. All the veggies are so good that I've been eating since the beginning of the year.
On
But
video.
they are. But see, it's consistent. Hold on. It's consistent with my life philosophy, which is to eat what I want.
It's just
I'm
what
just
you want
I'm just
changed.
exploring new things and finding out that,
Tammy's a good
you
woman.
know,
She's feeding you good stuff and getting you healthy.
she is. But it's not by force.
No,
And
good
boy,
stuff.
it takes a long time to bring a stubborn man around. That's why you need marriage for life. Because, boy, men
all
can
that
be
effort.
so bullheaded. Well, it took Tammy 10 years to bring me around to the idea of moving to Utah. That I was
Really? I
like,
thought you
I
wanted
was
to
to a
live in
place.
Utah.
No,
It wasn't you? Oh.
no.
Because you're always saying that, you know, you get out here and you're like, oh, this is the best place. But I
But
just
that's
assumed
just
that's 'cause
it.
you wanted
By
it.
the time we moved here, it had been 6 months to kind of acclimatize to the idea. And, you know, I did sign off. Did I sign off? Oh my gosh. Has she been controlling everything from the beginning?
probably. Okay.
All right, BTP fans, we'll see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same but up time, same but up channel.
Well, Sarah, find love. Will Sean finally get the
Sarah
Tootsie Roll he's always wanted? Tune in next time for...
the announcer find love. He's the one that's
Yeah.
single.
Yeah.
You're making me cry now, seriously. I am tears coming out.
No, seriously, I think this is one of the best shows we've ever done.
That is only because you can't remember the last one. It's pathetic. Don't do it.
Okay, here's Sarah in her whatever
I
it
don't
is.
know
What's
to
it
do
called?
this.
No, it's great. You're doing the right thing. Just bring it diagonally across the front. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think you can go wrong.
Yeah,
I really
I'm not sure
don't.
what to do with it,
I
but
really don't.
it's
You look
still great and
absolutely
drapey.
adorable. Is it comfortable as pajamas?
Better.
Super comfortable.
It's all light and airy.
Oh, that's
Did
great.
you like that?
Yep.
And there's the bare
Thank
feet
you.
thing. That's
Yep. Yep, I'm in bare feet too. My white drawstring pants are being prepped, so I have my jeans.
It's gonna get you some more comments.
Oh, yeah.